If you want not just to store a cryptocurrency on an exchange, but actually use it for everyday payments, the Bybit card is one of the most convenient and accessible tools. It allows you to spend crypto just as easily as with a regular bank card. But here's the important part. Without proper settings, you can unknowingly lose money on conversions and fees without even realizing where it's going. In this video, I'll break down in detail how to apply for the Bybit card and complete activation, how to pay with crypto and fiat without unnecessary costs, when it's more profitable to use stablecoins and how they help save money, and which settings you should configure right away so the card works as a proper payment tool, not as a source of hidden fees. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how to turn the Bybit card into a reliable and profitable instrument for real spending, keeping control over your assets and avoiding unpleasant surprises. What is the Bybit card? To avoid confusion, let's clarify. The Bybit card is a MasterCard debit card, not a credit card. It doesn't lend money. It has no credit limit. All transactions are made only from your Bybit balance. If there are no funds, the payment simply won't go through. Payment options: fiat, if supported in your region; cryptocurrency, directly from your account balance; card formats: virtual card, convenient for online purchases and quick activation; physical card, the familiar plastic format for offline spending. Functionally, they are identical. The only difference is whether you need plastic for everyday use or if the virtual version is enough. Thus, the Bybit card is a simple and flexible tool that lets you use crypto or fiat directly for real payments, keeping control over your assets and avoiding credit risks. Where to find the card and check availability? The first step is to make sure the card is available for your account. Here's how. Open the Bybit app. Go to the section with additional features. Find the card option. Once you open it, the app immediately shows whether the card is available in your region. If available, you'll see the application screen and can proceed with registration. If not, the app will tell you directly. No guessing, no extra steps. This way, you don't need to submit requests in advance. Card availability is always displayed instantly inside your account, making the process as simple and transparent as possible. Virtual and physical card. It's important to understand right away. The virtual and physical Bybit card are two separate cards with different details. Virtual card, issued faster and usually free. Suitable for online payments, subscriptions, and mobile transactions. In most cases, more than enough for everyday expenses and services. Physical card, the familiar plastic format. Delivered by mail, with issuance possibly subject to a fee depending on region and program. Convenient for offline purchases and ATM withdrawals. Before we continue, let me highlight our Telegram channel. The crypto market isn't about gambling guesses or hype. It's about systematic understanding of processes and seeing the logic behind price movements. We share the perspective of experienced market participants and explain which events truly change the situation and which are just background noise. On the channel, we regularly analyze the economy, review key news, and build rational market expectations without panic or unnecessary emotion. If this approach resonates with you and you want to understand crypto more deeply, join us. The link is in the description. There we share exclusive content that helps you see the bigger picture and act with confidence. How to order the Bybit card. The application process is designed to be simple and transparent. Checking availability. In the Bybit app, open the card section. You'll immediately see whether it can be issued for your account and region. Virtual card. If available, submit the application directly in the app. Confirm your identity with the same document used during registration. Verification is quick, and the virtual card appears almost instantly. Physical card. Provide your delivery address. Choose the name to be printed on the plastic. Set a PIN code in advance. After applying, the app shows the card's status, whether it's been sent or already delivered. In short, the whole process takes just minutes for the virtual card and a bit longer for the physical one. How the card deducts funds. The most important thing is to understand how the Bybit card processes payments. Base currency. Each card has a base currency, most often euros or dollars, depending on your region and account settings. All transactions are calculated in this currency. Deduction scenarios. Fiat in the base currency. Payments are processed directly, just like a regular bank card. Fees are minimal or absent. Fiat in another currency. A currency exchange takes place, which adds an extra conversion fee. Cryptocurrency. The scheme is always the same. Crypto is automatically converted into fiat, then the payment is made. At this stage, you pay a crypto conversion fee and, if necessary, a currency exchange fee. Practical options. Keep fiat in the card's base currency. Use stablecoins. Or sell crypto on the spot market in advance and spend fiat. This way you control the rate and minimize fees. Important note. In some countries, spending cryptocurrency is considered a taxable event. That's why paying directly with BTC or Ethereum may not be the smartest choice. It's better to use stablecoins or fiat. Pay with setting. This is one of the key features of the card, directly affecting fees and convenience. How it works. In the Pay with section, you choose which assets the card is allowed to deduct from. If left on default, the card can use any cryptocurrency on your balance. Automatic conversion, fees, and possible tax consequences. Correct setup logic. Leave only fiat or stablecoins you actually plan to spend. Disable all other assets, for example BTC and Ethereum. What this gives you. The card deducts exactly the asset you specified, without unnecessary conversions. If the balance is insufficient, the payment is simply declined. No unexpected losses. Why it matters? This setting solves up to 80% of commission issues and makes the card a predictable payment tool. That's why you should check and configure it immediately after activation. Before we continue, let me remind you, in the description below the video, we've collected a selection of trusted crypto exchanges we personally use. These are platforms where trading and storing assets is convenient and where we're confident in reliability. For our audience, we've also prepared exclusive referral bonuses. Extra advantages available only to subscribers, helping you start with better conditions. So check the description, register, and join our team. Fees and how to reduce them. To understand where money gets lost, it's important to break down each payment scenario. Fiat in the card's base currency. Fees are either absent or minimal. This is the cheapest payment option. Fiat in another currency. A currency exchange takes place with fees usually around 1-2%, depending on region and conditions. Cryptocurrency. The scheme is always the same. Crypto is automatically converted into fiat. Fee about 0.9%. If the purchase currency differs from the base, an additional exchange fee applies. In total, losses can easily reach 2-3%. How to reduce fees? If you want to spend crypto, first sell it on Bybit's spot market with a fee of about 0.1%, then pay with fiat using the card. This way, you control the exchange rate, know the final amount in advance, and pay far fewer fees. With this approach, the card works almost like a regular bank card, predictable, transparent, and without unpleasant surprises. Cashback and Points. Every payment with the Bybit card earns you cashback in the form of points. How points are credited. The cashback rate depends on your card level and program, averaging around 2% of the purchase amount. Points don't appear instantly. They are usually credited after a few days once the transaction is fully confirmed. What you can do with points. Automatic conversion. Points are regularly converted into your chosen cryptocurrency, USDT, USDC, or Bitcoin. This is the simplest option. Everything happens automatically without your involvement. Manual conversion. You decide when and into what asset to convert points. This usually brings about 10-12% more value compared to automatic conversion. You can also enable a setting so that converted cashback is sent directly into Bybit Earn, where it continues to generate income. Limits and cash withdrawals. The Bybit card comes with restrictions on spending and withdrawals that are important to keep in mind. Daily limits, usually tens of thousands of dollars equivalent, more than enough for everyday expenses as well as large purchases. Monthly limits, there's a cap on ATM withdrawals, typically several $1,000s. Withdrawal fees. Each withdrawal carries a fee of about 2-3%, plus any possible ATM fees charged by the machine itself. Practical use. The card is most convenient for paying for goods and services rather than for regular cash withdrawals. All current limits and fees can always be checked directly in the card settings inside the app. They vary depending on region and program conditions. So the card is optimal for cashless payments, while cash should be used only when necessary to avoid losing money on fees. The link to register and order the Bybit card is waiting for you in the description below the video. There you'll also find a bonus for new users, a great way to start with extra advantages. If this video was helpful, support it with a like and check out our other crypto guides on the channel. We share practical tips that help you save on fees and get more value from cashback. There's plenty more useful content ahead, so stay with us. It'll be both profitable and insightful.